So I've calmed down a little bit, so that makes it a lot easier for me to come in here and talk. I've been a mess, and I really like to show up when I'm all put together and not even hair wise or anything else, just emotionally centered and grounded and fun, and playful. And so this year, I did the KonMari method in my life. And anybody who doesn't know what that is I got rid of everything that doesn't spark joy in my life, which is a lot of stuff. And I got all my belongings down to like just nothing, just the things that spark joy. And it all fit in the bed of my truck. And then most of you guys know that I took a journey and went on a little adventure up north. And I was gone for 48 days, and it was so amazing. I came back through Reno. I've only been back for a few days. Somebody took all my stuff out of my truck last night. Everything I own. Except for my computer and a couple outfits. My electric bike, my paddleboard, all my camping gear. Everything that sparks joy and allows me to have freedom. It's gone. So shocking. So shocking. It really wouldn't be that big of a deal if it wasn't everything I owned. You know? Everything. I've been reducing my life for the last 5 years, all the way down to the point where it all fit in the bed of a truck. Now that's gone. I don't believe that bad things just happen to people. I don't believe that. I do believe that what's happened to me is completely unfair. um, I do so many things for other people. And I work on all my own stuff all the time. I try to be the best version of me. I try to be a contribution and never a burden. And I will not feel like a victim of this. I sent love to the thieves. I'm still looking for empathy. I know my freedom is on the other side. I do the gene keys. I don't know if anybody here knows what the gene keys are, but they're a spiritual journey through all the shadow sides of everything that happens and all the ways that we behave in this world. And so I was feeling a little low yesterday morning, and in the back of this book, there's an index with all the shadow frequencies, all 64 of the shadow frequencies that we can find ourselves in. And so I found the shadow that I felt like I was in yesterday. And I opened it up and I started reading it. And the shadow's victimization. And I wake up today, a victim who refuses to feel victimized. And I know that the hardest thing in this life for me to do is ask for help or admit when I need it. So I'm guessing maybe that's the gift. I've definitely been asking for help today. It's so crazy to me. It's so wild to me. The thing that bothers me the most is I could get in that truck. I could go sleep in nature. I could go ride my bike. I could go to the lake and paddleboard. It was my joy. It was my play. It was my freedom. I can't do that right now. And I'm not financially in a place to replace any of it right now. Not even the clothes. If you guys see me in the same 3 outfits, you know why. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a total idiot. I'm just like, I'm always looking for the higher side. I'm always looking for the silver lining. I'm always looking for the lesson. And I'm like, what if I'm all wrong? I don't think I am. And even if I am wrong, at least it makes my internal experience better when I'm not hating or making people like wishing harm on people. It just seems really unfair. I spend so much of my time helping other people find freedom for no cost whatsoever. Nothing. I don't ask for anything in return, which probably isn't the best. It's probably why I can't replace my things right now. But my heart is always in the right place. They left me my dog food, which I greatly, greatly appreciate since I have no way to go get dog food right now. As silly as it is, I was so excited to see my rocks still in there. I have a bag. I got a whole like little canvas tote bag full of flat rocks that I found. Perfect, beautiful flat rocks that I found over the years while I was traveling with Curtis. And you know why I like them? Because I write love on them and I leave them on the little trails that I walk so people can find some love in this world. I'm really happy they left me that. Well, even the cops were pretty shocked. They were like, you can't even tell anything was in. I'm like, exactly. It makes no sense to me. Because he said they'd been answering calls, like people, homeowners had been calling because they were catching people on their camera, checking door handles all throughout the neighborhood. And other people have been calling because they've actually, had things stolen from them. But that those people were parked on the street. I'm in the driveway, backed up to a fence. I have no clue how they got my electric bike out of there. No clue. No clue. The thing's heavy. And my truck's high. And they had to know those were people's belongings. I mean, it looked like I was camping because of the way I had it all stacked in there. I wasn't trying to look homeless, like, oh, here's my home with all my stuff in it. So, and I had it deeply, deeply organized, like so organized. It was easier to live out of the back of my truck than it was to move anything into this house where I'm at right now. That's how I found it this morning. I went out like 10 minutes before my first call this morning, my first business call this morning, which was also free because somebody was struggling and they reached out. And I'm like, yeah, I got time. I'll get on a call. Let me get some clothes on and I'll send you a Zoom link. I went out to my truck to get something to wear. That's when I found it. Gone. Everything. They took my tools, my air compressor, everything. Everything. I don't know what I'm surrendered to, but I literally feel surrendered. I'm deeply sad. Do you want to hear another wonderful thing I found out this morning? I called my insurance company, and the auto insurance is like, yeah, no, we don't cover that. And I said, okay, well, can you transfer me over to the homeowner's insurance? Because I know I have rental insurance. Oh yeah, that my card that they had on file expired 9 months ago, and they never told me. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have insurance on any of my things, and I thought I did. I took every precaution. They just cut everything loose because I had it strapped down, locked in. Yeah. Which the nice thing is I literally have nothing to beat myself up for, and I'm really good at that. Like really good. Like, Arlene, you should have done this, or you should. No, I did all the shoulds, and it still happened. It just makes absolutely no sense. None. None. And the cops were so kind. They were so kind to me. And they told me, you're probably not going to get any of it back. And how much do I need to lose before I get to rebuild? I see this. Oh, my doggy knows I'm upset. He knows. Oh, it's okay, Mom. It's okay, babies. Thank you. I don't know if I have much else to say, but I really appreciate everybody coming in here. If anybody wants to help in any way, my friend Kayleen set up a chat for people to help. If you feel called to help. And it took a lot for me to just now tell you that much. But maybe that's what I'm here to learn, is to allow others to support me too. I came in here for 2 reasons. One, to let you guys know Kayleen did set that up. And because I'm documenting my journey, and this is part of my journey. I'm really committed to being authentic and letting people see that we can go through really bad things and still be okay. And I literally had the greatest adventure of my life while I was gone, you guys. It was so amazing. And the adventure will continue. I just don't know when. It was supposed to continue in 2 weeks. After the truck was fixed. That's why I can't go anywhere. It's because the pitman arms are so bad on my truck that it is scary to drive. So I have to take it in and get it fixed. It's the only reason that truck was in that driveway last night. It happened exactly the way it was supposed to, and I don't know why. And I am open to whatever this incident is going to bring to me. I'm really judging myself for how much I'm sniveling right now. How I'm responding to the situation is definitely showing me how much I've grown. And I don't need to see how much I've grown if that's the only point to this. I'm good. I don't need proof. And I'm looking so forward to being able to come in here and share with you guys the whole point behind all of it, the silver lining that I find, the growth, the mutation, whatever this particular incident is here to teach me or bring me to. The only thing I know that I really struggle with right now in my life is receiving. So that's probably what it's about. Then I'm just going to stay open to receive. And I'm okay if you don't help. Totally okay, even if you don't help. If there's one thing I've learned in my 50 years of life, is I always pick myself up off the floor and make something out of everything. So I'll make something out of this too. Turn all of this shit into gold. You guys just watch. I wish I had somebody here to give me a hug. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for not judging me for being a crybaby about this. And I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here for me.